There we go. And we're live.
Happy Friday, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. It is Friday here in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. And Shefali and I are here to bring you another sneaky peek at the collection that we will be releasing on Sunday, August 24th. So not this Sunday, next Sunday, at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's a countdown on the front page of our website if you want to figure out exactly how many hours that is. And today we are going to be showing you some of the newest pieces that we just released into the preview, so that if you have any questions about them or you're wondering what they look like in real life, we can spend some time with you, showing them to you and styling them for you. Shefali is here with me today.
Hey!
And what else do you need to know? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Priya Mohan. My brand is Sari Not Sorry. It is ethically made in India by a small tailoring family, and it is size inclusive, age inclusive, moisture wicking, temperature regulating, amazing for travel, and I literally just washed a piece in the bathroom sink and hung it up to dry. So it is that easy to keep clean. People love to buy our silks because, first of all, they're silk. Secondly, you're helping to prevent pollution, environmental pollution, through fabric production.
Not just prevent, reduce. Actively
reduce, because we take saris that have already lived one life and we reincarnate them into these pieces that still have the beautiful fabrics and artistry. I mean, just look at this one. Just look at this.
Yeah, I know. Priya was obsessed.
I'm obsessed. And turn them into clothing that is very easy to wear. And one of the most important things about our brand is that they are meant for a woman's changing body. As I realized in my 30s, no amount of dieting or exercise was going to stop this body from going basically like this. You could take a snapshot in time and you would find a curve in a new place. And what I realized was that fitted clothing was not going to be a practical option for me and my changing body. And the more that I talked about it to other women, they also said they had the same problem, where they were losing weight, gaining weight, getting sick, losing weight, having a baby, gaining weight, losing weight. Like, it's just all over the place. And they had to keep buying new clothing. The other thing that people realized is that you're not taking a vacation every week. So you would buy clothes for a vacation and you'd be like, great, here's my vacation closet. And then you would go on to your next vacation a year later and those pieces wouldn't fit. So that's the great thing about the wind is.
Yeah, I was going to say, you look so Kalyana-esque right now. Yeah.
But that's the really nice thing about Sari Not Sorry fabrics, is that the clothing will fit you. And I'm holding a Ziska bead in my hand right now. I'll show you guys both what they look like. So you may be joining us on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. And Shefali is able to read your comments, so I hope that you will chime in. We love to hear from you.
Yes, so Michelle and Judy say happy Friday. Andrea says happy sneak peek, y'all. Heather says they are so cool to wear in the warm heat and humidity. Yes. I know, it is brutal. And Christine says happy Friday on YouTube. And Priya, when you have a second, can you do me a small favor?
Yes.
Could you take that mannequin and move it back?
You got it.
And then put her this way. Yeah.
Okay. So, and how am I looking on Instagram? Things need to be moved up? Or
maybe I will move you down. Yeah, so I'll slowly do that.
I can do it.
Okay.
Let me, pick me.
And Julie says on Facebook, hello.
Hello, Julie. Why I started off by holding this bead, we're going to be getting some more of these. They're called Ziska beads, and they are handmade. So I got to know a little bit about the manufacturer, because we heard about these beads when we were in Mahone Bay visiting Suttles and Seawinds in Nova Scotia. And we found out about the Ziska beads, and then I thought, I love them, but are they an ethical product? And I am happy to report that I met with the people who are the representatives in Canada of this international brand. And yes, they are an ethical product. The woman who created them, her name was also Ziska.
Her name is Ziska?
Yeah, and then they added a Z in front of it.
Her name is Ziska.
And these are Ziska beads. So she had this idea, and she ended up going to a village and in Thailand. She ended up going to a village and teaching a group of women how to make these beads. And the place they are in that business now is they're on to the third generation. Ziska has already retired, and now all the money that she would have gotten is going to support that community of women, third generation now. And The other thing she does is it's quite a remote location, and she ensures that a doctor comes into that location twice a year. So this is definitely a business we can support. And I placed our first order today. We should have it in about 3 weeks, and I am excited to show you how beautiful these pieces are and how easy they are to style with. Whether you're going to put them on a necklace or whether you're going to, yeah, I'm just getting like a full-on wind effect right now. Whether you're going to put them on as a necklace or whether you're going to use them to just add a little dimension to your silk clothing. So one thing I wanted to point out is the Ziska bead that I have in front of me right now has a larger hole. And when I talked to the people at Ziska, I said, yeah, so the problem is when you have a Ziska bead with a larger hole, you really have to put a lot of fabric into it for it to stay in place. So when I do this, I have to go up quite high before there's enough tension to hold this bead in place. The good news is all of the beads that I ordered, every single one has a smaller hole than this. And they don't even, they didn't realize that they had two size holes.
Yeah.
So they went through bead by bead, and I've only chosen ones with the smaller hole so that you're not going to have your beads falling off your clothes, but you can still use your beads on a necklace. So that was the plan. But yeah, this one is a sheer piece. It is called a midi length kaftan. And you can wear either side to the front. I'm just going to show you these colors in case they're not coming out true. They're definitely coming out true on Instagram right now.
On Facebook, they're coming out really true as well, on YouTube as well. Jacqueline Webster says, love the colors in that one. Sabine sends heart eye emojis. Allison, hey, Allison, says, hello, happy Friday. Judy says, fabulous. Sabina says, happy Friday as well.
So yeah, I love these colors. And Jacqueline, I knew you would love them too. You love your reds and teals. And actually, even though this isn't a teal, it's a green right next to a sky blue. So from a distance, it reads as a teal.
Yeah, it's a deconstructed teal.
It's a deconstructed teal. So I wanted to share one more thing with you, but I will try on something else as I show it. So
as you share it or show it?
Show it, but I'm going to share something. I see that you consolidated. Oh, and this, by the way, is a wabi-sabi piece, which means that it is 40% off regular price. Get this one in your carts, ladies. This is a winner. So I lied. You can't actually put it in your cart right now, but you can put it into your wish list.
Julie says, I love this one.
I love this one too. I love it. So I'm going to show you a couple of more midi length kaftans. The first ones I'm going to show you are all part of the Wabi Sabi collection. So here we go. And as many of you know, the reason that I wasn't here on Tuesday is that I went camping. And I have a little midi length kaftan story to share with you. So here you go. This was my first camping experience in, brace yourself, 47 years. I was telling somebody, my Pilates instructor, I'm like, that's almost 2 generations.
Yeah, it is actually.
I have not been camping in 2 generations. So I went, my daughter told me that we would be roughing it. I literally did not know what that meant. I packed a suitcase. Bah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, all I needed was underwear and bathing suits and my midi length kaftan, which I wore every day because I actually wore one that was crepe. This one is a Georgette, which means it's slightly sheer, but I think it actually would have been okay too. And what I did is I used this as my change room. When I was at the beach, I just put my arms in like this, did my whole shuffle underneath here, got into my bathing suit, put my arms back in this way. And there you go. I was ready for the beach wearing a bathing suit. And there was sand, there was rain, nothing destroyed the silk. The silk is so strong.
Lorena says, hi, Priya and Shafali
Hi,
from
Lorena.
the gym. And I'm wondering if next time you take a baby doll, you have an even bigger tent to change into.
I would. And next time I will take a baby doll. Like I took like jeans and t-shirts, which I thought was like camping attire, but it was really warm. And the most important thing was being able to change quickly. I'm not a stay in a wet bathing suit person. So like, I'm not going to sit in the beach in a wet bathing suit because I end up feeling very uncomfortable later. If you know, you know. Yeah. So I don't, but you know, being able to just change on the beach without having to think about it was amazing. So as Shafali has pointed out to me several times, this piece has a tree on it, guys. How cool is that? And it is a wabi-sabi piece. So the colors you're looking at are different shades of gray. They kind of go into purple. We've got so many of our linen colors. Now, Shefali, do you know what the final date to order is?
August 18th.
Yes, August 18th. And today is the
15th.
15th. So guys, there's 2 more days to order.
No, 16th, 17th, 18th. There's 3 more days to order.
And then after that, is there another one or is this the last one?
This is the last one because that's November.
Right. And then that's it. Then we will not be able to order any more of the fall Windwalkers. I'm going to sneeze, guys.
But in November, guys, fun fact, bless you, Priya, there might be 2 more coming your way. And in November, we will be getting the spring 2026.
That's right. So they've got the spring colors. I haven't seen them yet, but I did get the email saying spring colors are en route. And I will try to get big swatches like I did last
because this is very useful.
Because, yeah, this has honestly been such a game changer. So I just wanted to show you all the colors that would work with this. So can I be seen in both places?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one is pine cone. It's kind of a brown with reddish undertones. This one is vinaigrette. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Very
like
pretty.
Even up here, vinaigrette.
Mm-hmm.
This one is rosa. It's like they were born to be together. This one is mandevilla. Maybe.
I think it's a fun pop at the bottom with the right necklace. Yeah.
Oh, Sabina said something.
Yeah, she said, great silk camping story. Thanks for sharing. And Heather says, I'm wearing silk every day in Japan. It's so hot. Yeah, I've been hearing.
You're in Japan? Suddenly it registered.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
And Margaret says, hi, happy Friday. I'm joining late.
That's okay. We're just talking about me going camping after 47 years. And what I learned, this one is uni. We do have this color in store, but you can also pre-order it at 20% off. This is dandelion. Also would work with this piece. We have this color in store, but you can also order it at 20% off. This was the one that people couldn't decide between if they liked honeycomb or if they liked dandelion. And I would say the world is 50-50 split on this. This is a yellow with green undertones. It's like a dirty olive green. Would you say?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think honeycomb looks really cohesive with this. Like it brings out the lighter tones in the wood.
Without distracting.
Yeah.
I think honeycomb is going to be a neutral. Whereas if you ended up going with dandelion, you're bringing in a pop of color. Yeah. So that's probably the difference between the two. Do you want a pop of color or are you looking for a solid neutral? Mm-hmm. This one here is such a winner. It's called Gremolata. It's a leafy green, kind of like if you chopped up a bunch of herbs and added some olive oil. Mm-hmm. This one here is called Orta. It was Shefali's first pick. It is a mid-tone, and it matches right there. It's a mid-tone teal. This one is called Time. So it ended up buying Time, everybody, because
she succumbed.
Look at it's perfect.
She succumbed.
Take a moment to appreciate how perfect this is.
I appreciate it. There's always time.
There's always time. Okay, I'm almost done, guys. Night Shadow. This is a color that we also have in store. It's like a faded indigo. And if you are interested, if you're on Instagram, just type in the word linen. Comment the word linen and you'll get the link to the pre-order sent to you. If you're on Facebook or on YouTube, just go to the front page of our website. And I believe we have a scrolling banner across the top that says Windwalker linen pre-order. Mm-hmm. So that's the fastest way to get there.
So there's a couple comments, but before that, I wanted to say there was another one. There's always time to appreciate time.
Oh my gosh.
All right. And then Sabine, and then Heather says, gorgeous floral caftan. Lorena says, you must see Heather's story about fast food in Japan.
Oh, I will definitely give you the story.
Lorena, to let us know. And Victoria says, hello, ladies.
Hey, Victoria. Thank you so much for joining us in Vaughan.
It was honestly so fun.
So, Shefali, do you want to tell them a little bit about the store in Vaughan and in Burlington?
In Burlington as well. Yeah. So we were I think I talked about it last time on Tuesday as well, but you weren't here. You were off camping.
I was off camping.
And it was so fun. What was really nice is that Victoria actually wore, I think, one of the first pieces she ever bought from us. Wow. You know that orange polka dot baby doll?
I knew it was going to be a baby doll. Yeah.
She looks so nice. And it was funny. She was trying on stuff that she said she's seen in the store, but now that she sees it differently in like a new store in a different light, she's like, maybe this one is
Yeah.
You know?
And honestly, that's what we experienced when we were at Subtles and Sea Winds and when we were at Lady Luck Boutique, both in Nova Scotia, is that we're so used to seeing all of our silks pushed together on a rack like this. And it's it's like being a kid in a candy store, right? Like everything looks so good that your attention just keeps jumping. You don't get to appreciate one piece. And I think that's why when people come into our store, they really like the pieces on the mannequins and on the walls because you can really see it and appreciate it.
Mhm.
So even if just for that, it's worth checking out these stores if they happen to be close to you because we do send them beautiful pieces. And usually right after the sneak peek, right after you guys have finished shopping.
And it's handpicked.
It's handpicked by us. So we think, well, what's most likely to sell at this other location? So it's definitely worth maybe popping in. So this one here, I love. It looks like a bunch of Persian rugs all laid out together.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. And again, you have every color you could possibly imagine. And so I will put this on. This one is also wabi sabi and show you the rest of the color swatches so we can get through them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have any questions about the linen, let us know because again, we are getting close to that very last date to order. This one here is called Astrid. And you can see that it would be stunning with this. It's this color right up here. It is like a midnight sky blue, kind of starry night blue and Van Gogh starry night, that shade of blue.
Mm-hmm.
Not to be confused with blue pine, which is a true royal purple. Very much like if you familiar with the alcohol brand Crown Royal, this is Crown Royal purple, the little bags that come with it. And it would also look stunning. This one here is another color that we are keeping in store. It's called Echo. And you can order it online or you can get it in store. And just to show you,
that looks so pretty.
Won't that be cute just together?
Gorgeous.
I'll come back to showing you
this one. Just got a bit of a sneak peek in the sneak peek.
You got a sneaky sneak. And then we have...
Or a peeky peek.
Okay. This one was ordered by a lot of people. This is kelp. It is a neutral with green undertones. So I would almost say if you had a dark taupe and you added some gray and some green, that's kelp.
Yeah.
It is the color of the murkiest part of the swamp, which sounds really gross. But it matches every color because it is a color in nature.
Hence its name, kelp.
Hence its name, kelp. It's actually a beautiful, beautiful neutral with green undertones. So it's going to look extraordinary with reds, oranges, rusts, yellows. Anything that looks good with a green is going to really pop. So even though it's a neutral, it's going to pop.
So this piece, for example, the Midi Kaftan that you have, and Christina Leonard is saying this one is so pretty. I agree, Christina. If you see, there are these kind of darker green taupey tones in the piece, and that's basically kelp.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Like, can they see them?
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, yes, I do.
There. Right there. It's somewhere between kelp and gremolata.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you had to choose between kelp and gremolata,
I think those are close in color. It's just more gray versus less gray.
Yeah. So you can see that there still are both green tones, but this has more darkness to it, like a deep, deep foresty.
It's got more gray in it.
It's got a lot more gray, whereas this has more yellow.
Yeah.
So if you want your pants to pop, you would wear it with this. If you want your top to pop, you wear it with this.
I always love the sneak peeks to see the silks. They're so different than viewing online, says Jacqueline Webster. And Sabina says, Priya is really good with describing linen swatches.
Suddenly she's talking about Crown Royal.
Yeah.
Or is it Royal? It's Royal. It's a question.
Royal.
Okay, so the colors I have left are all the sandy tones. So I'm going to grab sand.
Oh, well, Lorena says, kelp is the part of the swamp I live in. Welcome to my world.
Wait, this one's a short caftan. Oh, guys, I'm into the short caftan section, or somebody just put this in the wrong spot. Okay, we'll put this back. Okay, it looks like we're just going to have to wait for those colors until we get into short caftan. So these are the rest of the wabi sabi. I know. I know. These are the rest of the wabi sabi midi length caftans, which means they're 40% off. This one is fabulous. If this is your first time purchasing a wabi sabi piece, what you want to look for when you look up the listing, for example, this one is PRG7340. You want to look at the picture of this brown card. This brown card has little check boxes of the types of flaws you're going to see on this piece. So that kind of gives you a quick overview. And then there will be two videos. One video will be of the fabric doing this in the wind, just because then you get to see it, how light hits it.
Mm-hmm.
And the silks really do change color depending on the light. And then there will be another video where somebody goes through the piece and says, these are the reasons why it's a wabi-sabi piece, and will actually move the camera to those spots. Additionally, if you look at the photographs, we try to take an image of every issue. If even at that point you're like, I don't know, I can't tell where that patch is, or I don't know, is that on the shoulder or is it on the hem? Just message us.
Mm-hmm.
We are more than happy to send you a little video clip. Another thing that we are happy to do is if you would like to arrange a video consultation with your check, like if you've got a bunch of pieces in the wish list and you're like, I want to make sure I stay away from oatmeal tones and I can't really tell, then you can schedule one of these meetings with us.
Mm-hmm.
The way to do it on Instagram, I think you type in book now.
I think it's book now.
I think it's book now. And the link will get sent to you. Or if you go onto our website and you have a look at the menu at the top, I think it's under sale. Is it under sale? Book an appointment?
Or I thought it was, but maybe it is
about us. There's definitely a pop-up that's really annoying. When you find the pop-up, you'll know. And yeah, so you can book something and virtually we'll take you through your favorites. Or if you say, I just want to see everything you've got in blue, we're happy to do that.
Christina said, my budget is going to take a hit.
Oh, they're so beautiful, guys. And Canadian customers, you have shown up again and again. And I hate to say this, we're really counting on you. This is going to be the first sneak peek where we're going to be in transition, where we ordered stock as if there wasn't a tariff situation happening in the States. We ordered it based on the big, beautiful bill that was not supposed to come into effect until 2027. We thought we had a year. So we placed our order. We put all of our artisans to work. They all still need to get paid. And
say that with a big smile.
There are fewer supports in that country. And then there's the team that we have here, who are all little sweet young things who are trying to build a future. So the point that I am bringing up is that you have already been exceedingly supportive of us. And I am just going to make a plea to our American and Canadian customers. If you could please, even if you can't buy anything this time, we get it. We understand. Like, share, comment on our posts. Hopefully the algorithm will get the posts out to somebody who is in a position to do some shopping right now. All we need is to stay afloat until things settle down. We have had to let go of one staff member already. We're hoping we don't have to let go of any more, but yeah. So if you don't mind, if you could like, share, and comment, that would mean the world to us. And I know, like, I always feel really weird if somebody says, well, can you share my post? Because I'm like, well, aren't I telling everybody then that I shop at your place? And I'm kind of insinuating that they should also shop at my place. So I have an out for that. Share one of our posts and say, support small business. And then it just looks like you're randomly supporting a small business. And who wouldn't want to support small business? Then it's not like you're telling your friends to shop with us. You're just saying, I'm a person who supports small business. Here's an example of one. And do that for as many small businesses. And I would even say in Canada and the US. From everything I'm reading, we are getting hit equally on both sides of the border. So there's my little plea. Let's get back to nice things.
So there's a couple comments. So Judy says royal, which is why it's purple.
Yes.
And Judy confirms, and I can see as well that it is about us. It's in the about us section.
Oh,
the booking.
thank you.
And Lorena says, please, accolades to others who supported. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, honestly, you guys have been there for us. We wouldn't have been at the point where we would have ordered so much if we hadn't grown used to your continued support and believed that there was room for us to grow. And I don't know that that's going to happen right now. I think we are into the hunker down stage for a bit. But we want to hunker down without going under. That's the dream. So yeah, if you could like, share, comment, it would mean the world to us. This is beautiful.
Yeah, that's really nice.
This one deserves tryout. So I like to usually wear mine with the V at the back. And I wish that I had a magic circle and a glass of water, to be fair.
Do you want to get you a glass of water?
Use a glass of water.
Yeah,
It's all
okay.
these fans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fans are fanning.
So what I did when I was on vacation is, like I said, I was wearing a midi length caftan, and I did not have my magic circle. I had 3 pairs of shorts and a bunch of t-shirts I wasn't going to wear, but no magic circle. So what I did, stuck my finger in here, grabbed a little section, made a tiny knot in onto itself from the inside, like that. And I did a way better job than that. But you can see that the effect was essentially creating a magic knot and adding a little bit. I would probably do that a little lower. Had I to do it again, I would do it a little bit lower. So it would land about here. But that's how I added a little bit of sculpt to the dress. I need to buy a whole new collection of side slit short caftans. Thank you, Heather. We will help you do that. I'm about to show you some of them now. Yeah, you know what? I think what really made it hit home for me, yesterday, as I was scrolling through Facebook, there's a company that I am proud to say is Canadian that has been so successful. It's called Free Label. Amy, if you're watching this, I know you like to support Free Label. And I have seen them grow into the fabulous business that they are now. And they did a post yesterday and the day before expressing what things were like with these new tariffs. And I thought, holy crap, if that established, renowned business is taking a punch to the gut, what does that mean for us?
Yeah.
So
yeah, we had a bit of a real talk today. We talked about some options, kind of in a way that was very much more survivalist than
not growing.
Than the conversations we've usually been having. A lot of the time we talk about expansion in the sense that it's not necessarily that money is the object, but more that we don't need to think about surviving as much as we used to, even like 2 years ago when we first moved to the store.
We really were starting to feel, and what made me really happy, as all of you guys know, for me, this isn't about the money. I mean, it's lovely that I can make some money, but I often feel I've done my thing. I've lived my life. I'm in my 50s. I've had my glory years. What I'm really trying to do is create something that will help other people. So helping Anshul in India, helping her team in India, which is now up to 20 people, helping Shafali and Mira and Rachel and Alex and Kim. They pay their bills every day, like building
go to school,
the kids, helping Shafali go to school. Like that's always been my goal. And then creating this community, I didn't even know that was going to happen. And then that also happened. It's like all of these beautiful things have come together. And now together we have to face this new challenge. And I just want to make sure that we get through it. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was interesting.
Yeah.
Heather says I need to buy a whole new collection of side slit short caftans. You've added, and she continues her comments by saying you've added side slit options to the caftans. You've introduced diva jackets,
Yes.
ever evolving textile choices with the tie dye. It's all innovating. And Deborah says, just booked a trip to Mexico for February, and I plan on taking a whole lot of silk.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Deborah. Deborah, I believe, messaged me. Oh, so first, let me show you this. This is, so I'm going to be trying on wabi sabi short caftans or tunic length caftans. Some of them have slits and some of them don't have slits. So what we did is, because we're still switching over from no slits to with slits, I've added it into the title. So now when you look at the title of the product, it will not have a sticker. It will say without slits, or it'll say with slits.
This is the short caftan I was actually looking for that was missing from the short caftan section because of the sticker. Remember, I was downstairs and I was talking to Alex about this is the one.
So what do we need to do with it?
I think it's fine. We can deal with it after.
So
if you can give me the code, I would appreciate that. I can just confirm that everything online is good.
7477.
Okay.
It's a G.
Okay.
So yeah, this is what they look like, and I'm just gonna show you the two. What I did do is, if you use the filtering on our website, you can now filter for tunic length caftan with slits and tunic length caftan without slits, just so you can get to one or the other. The other thing is, I know that we've had some problems with the embellishments, saying whether it does or does not have embellishments. I went back through, and everything that's already been released into the preview now accurately says whether it has embellishments or doesn't have embellishments. And moving forward, when we go to release things, we're going to double check that the embellishment toggle is in the right spot.
Judy wonders if lupine's going to work with a piece like this. And Jacqueline Webster says, I'm in Newfoundland for Newfoundland, sorry, not Newfoundland, Newfoundland, for 2 weeks with a different silk for every day.
That's what I enjoyed so much, like the layering of all the colors when we were in Nova Scotia. It was
fun.
Much fun. I think it works, Judy. There's definitely the purple undertones. I do believe you would need to add like a bracelet or a pair of earrings to just bring that purple back up to the top as well.
Marilyn says, hi ladies, I love that short caftan. Thank you, Marilyn.
Do I need to still set this one aside?
It's good online, it just needs a sticker, so I would set it aside.
Okay, let's keep having fun. So we're still in the Wabi Sabi collection, guys, and now I have shown you all the fabrics. I think I just flew through the last 3, so I'll show them to you again. This is my favorite of the remaining light neutrals. This one is called Sandpiper. It really is a sand color. There's not yellow in it. It's not cool. It's neither cool nor warm. It is a true neutral like sand. Cream is quite bright. It is not a grade cream. It is a full-on, this is cream. And this one here is called Flurry. It's an icy gray. Very, very pale icy gray.
Judy says, you want me to wear earrings?
I do. Or perhaps a necklace.
Yeah, the Ziska necklaces that we're getting are really nice.
Yeah, we're getting unbelievable Ziska necklaces. So apparently there is a show that some of you may know, I didn't know. It's called the British Baking Show.
The Great British Bake Off?
That's the one. And there is a judge, perhaps, whose name is Prue. She wears really funky glasses.
Yeah, I think
she's a dame.
Yeah.
She's not just a person, she's a dame.
No, the Great British Bake Off is a big deal, Prue.
Yeah, I'm the only one who does it. So,
you know there's a great Canadian Bake Off?
I do know that. I do. So, this is a collection that she designed, and she is quite unafraid of expressing her full self. So she came up with, I think, 4 different designs for Ziska, but there was one called Flora that we just fell in love with. It was too beautiful. So we are getting a number of pieces from the Flora collection, including earrings, because they're just that nice.
Yeah, they're really pretty. So
this actually has oranges and corals, and then in here we have black, and then this color right here is Flurry. That's Flurry, everybody. Isn't it? Thing is, I'm wearing it with black, so you can't.
Or really navy, see. Right?
Oh, navy, right? I'm wearing navy.
Right.
Right. But it is actually Flurry.
That with the Flurry pants would be so sweet together.
Okay, next one. So I do love this. This one has little crystals on it, and the crystals are all different colors. You can see them up here.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Isn't that sweet? Yeah. And this one is as soft as a dream. So Carrie, you asked me to point out pieces that are unbelievably soft like butter. This one is like butter. They're kind of all like butter, but this one is for a Georgette. It is like I can't think of the word.
It's indescribable.
Well, it's that same word that I keep hitting up with. It's that same word in Hindi, Lisa, which is like silky, but it's not silky. It's silk, smooth, watery.
Yeah, it's like
flowy.
Yeah. Flowing.
But it refers to something that is solid. Look at this.
It's a non-Newtonian fluid.
So this one is a without slits, and it does say it on the tag so that you can tell them apart. We have fabulous shades, neutrals. This would look good with browns. This would look good with pinecone. It would look good with kelp. Would it look good with mandevilla, she asks? Possibly. We're going to see. hate it, but it's a look. It's a mood.
I actually like it.
It's got, I think it takes a piece that is quite muted and says,
really makes it go crazy.
I will pop.
But
Pay attention as I pop.
If you like pinks and if you have brown, mousy colored hair, like in the best way possible, like browny blonde hair, like that would look really good together.
See, if you pair it with something that has the same tones, the pink really does pop though. This one is honeycomb.
Dandelion?
Dandelion is going to be too yellow.
You'd think that, but that is dandelion in the flower centers.
It is. Yeah, you could definitely pair it with dandelion.
Heather says, going to start our day. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for being the caring proprietor and friends you are. Mwah.
Thank you for being unbelievable supporters of us. We could not have dreamed. I could not have dreamed of getting to this point where I feel like I belong to something really big and that, like the conductor of an orchestra, I'm not the one making the music. I'm really not. Everybody else is making the music, and they make the music by bringing their very best sounds and selves. And I just stand in front and make sure everybody kind of knows what everybody else is doing. And that's like, I am privileged to be the conductor. It's you guys. It's you. It's the people in India who are working with us. It's the team over here. It's everybody but me. But thank you. Regardless of how this turns out, it has been a blessed ride. Really.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, guys.
It has
a
been
true
such
pleasure.
a pleasure. So this one is called Pine Cone.
Marilyn says, love this one, and I just ordered pine cone. Christine asks, gossamer soft?
Gossamer. Gossamer would be the right word. Like gossamer. You have to remember that word.
Gossamer.
Okay. I also want to let you know, I know we're talking a lot of doom and gloom. Unfortunately, our hearts are just very heavy today. Tomorrow, we will feel much more resilient. You do not have to worry about placing an order and not getting your pants because we go under. If I have to pull money from my freaking mortgage to make sure that my karma stays good, you will get your pants, no matter what. Yeah. So please don't worry about that. We will always look after you as much as we can, because otherwise we wouldn't be us.
Yeah. Michelle says, would you mind trying vinaigrette?
Oh, yes. I think it works. And I like how this is kind of a warm yellow with a warm purple. Because it kind of, there is a vinaigrette in that brown. It works. Okay, so here's our first piece with slits, guys. We have waited and the wait is over. This one again is a wabi-sabi piece. The colors that you're looking at are actually a dandelion. Mm-hmm. Shockingly, that is a yellow in there, but it's kind of a warmer yellow, more like a tan. It's got more
peach in it.
Yeah, and then we have two shades of red, a dark red and a lighter, almost like a watermelon red. And then a couple of different shades of blue, as well as it's kind of a green, it's kind of a yellow, it's somewhere right in the middle there, just so many neutrals. And then we get to play with a short caftan with slits. That's kind of fun.
It's very fun. Amy says, hi friends, happy Friday.
Hey Amy. Amy, I did a shout out to you. You're going to have to watch earlier and see what I said.
You're not going to repeat it?
I'm not going to repeat it because it was sad. Okay, so this was the hack that you showed Judy, am I correct?
Yes.
So Judy really liked the short caftans, but was worried about getting the slits in them because she didn't think she was going to be able to use the hack that she liked, which was to kind of take a chain magnet and lift it.
Judy or Jane?
Was it Jane who was?
It was Jane. It was Jane.
It was Jane. Sorry. So then Shafali said you could do the exact same thing, but use the chain magnet up the side.
Where the slit is.
Where the slit is. So you still get that ruched look, and you could probably go up even higher.
I would go higher, yeah. Because Jane likes to go up and create like a nice little curve. Margaret says, gossamer is more suited for thin, delicate, filmy fabric. I'd go with velvety, silken, satiny, downy for the soft georgettes.
Downy, maybe.
Downy is good.
Downy's a good one. Okay. So, of course, I picked the tag side because I like a good challenge. But you could create that ruching right there, and you could go up even further than that. In fact, you could probably go right up to the sleeve. And then because now we have slits, we can do a lot more damage.
Judy said, Jane, but I do it too.
So yeah, you can now create what we liked about it is it gives you more options. And let's say that you're like, no, I must have no slits. It's a lot easier, even if you don't know how to sew, to just take a needle and thread and attach those two sides back together again while you're watching some great TV show like that, and you have one with no slits. But it's a lot harder to create a slit if there isn't one there. So that was kind of our thinking, is it's still going to give you something that you can work with. You may have to put a bit of extra effort in, but maybe you'll like the fact that there's these options now.
And when I did my photo shoot with Corey and Gail, sorry ladies, when I did the shoot with them, they were even saying, because I had actually Gail wear a short caftan version of what Corey's midi length one was. And they were watching each other, walk around and do the shoot. And they both said, wow, the short caftan is really flowy now.
It's really so there it is tied up on both sides. Gives
That's
it
so
a bit more of a
sweet.
cocoon shape.
Yeah.
I actually think that I might go for this more now.
I would go for the short caftan now for sure, because I actually really like the slits.
Yeah, I really like them too. And one of my favorite ways to wear the short caftan, this is one of my winter go-tos because I like wearing boots. So I'll wear leggings, boots that come up to here, and then a short caftan chunky necklace sweater.
Mm-hmm.
So that is my whole winter look. But having the slits there, I feel like it's going to look a little less boxy. It's going to flow a little bit better. So I was saying earlier that Deborah was asking me about the types of glitter glue that they use in India because she was trying to use glitter glue to do just some minor repairs on her silk. And she said that she found a glitter glue, but it kept absorbing into the fabric. So I think if you are someone who wants to decorate your silk even further, because why not, use dimensional glitter glue or dimensional fabric paint, because that has a little bit more stickiness to it and it stays ridged up. It just doesn't go flat.
Yeah, you can also use leather paint. I wouldn't leather paint, like if you don't want to use or don't have access to good quality fabric paints, leather paints has a lot more thickness in it, and you can actually you can water it down to make it more flowy and thinner, or you can keep it at the regular kind of viscosity it comes in, and it's not very viscous, and you'll find that that has a bit more it's a lot more dense, so it actually will make a very vivid change in your pieces.
This one's so soft, guys. This one
looks crazy soft.
It's so soft.
This makes it with the leggings too. I told Priya to keep her brown her blue leggings on.
It's contagious.
Her leggings on, because I just wanted to also show that we carry the black leggings as well from Terrera, but leggings do really well with our pieces, and it's such a cute casual look with this
and it's easy. It's so easy. So the reason, not even gonna lie, the reason I'm wearing this and this is my Betty Tank in blue, but we carry them in black. These are my Terrera leggings in blue, but they're called Surrey leggings, and we have them in black. Because I went to Pilates today, and I literally just wore this and threw silk over it, and then we went out for dinner, and I spilled, for those of you who are familiar with Indian food, it's called pani puri. It's like a little, how do you even describe? Okay, it's a circle.
No, it's a sphere.
It's almost a sphere.
It's a fried sphere, a thinly fried sphere.
No, it's not a sphere. Okay, so imagine you have a flat circle, and then you fry it, and it puffs up. So
but it's a sphere. It's not an exact sphere, but
it's an orb.
But that's a sphere.
Priya, this is where you and I stop talking forever.
the battle of the circles.
Yeah, this is something, it's not about the chairs, but it will definitely be about the circles. So it kind of rises up like this, and then what you do is you poke holes in it.
With your thumb, that's what Goat said.
Yeah. Yes, don't use your fork or the owner of the restaurant will tell you off.
That's what happened to me today.
And so you tap it, and then you add some potatoes, and then there's all these different sauces you put in as well. And then you have to pop the whole thing into your mouth at once. And it is not easy to do, friends, because if you bite into it, all of those sauces just spill all over you. Which gets us to the fact that as soon as I got back to the store after dinner, I had to wash my top, and it is now hanging downstairs to dry. But this outfit, underpinning wise, has gotten me through the
day, basically.
The whole day.
So, Cheryl has really changed the game for us. So she just said, "Hey everyone, good news about the Betty tank. I'm on Terrera's email list and they just said that they are relaunching the tank after a redesign."
Oh, thank God. Well, we have plenty for now, so that's good. If you are American, try to find a retailer in your area that already has them because the tariffs are crazy. But if you're Canadian, get them from us because we have lots, and that makes sense that they're going to do a redesign. I think something must have happened with their distributor.
Yeah,
but it is truly, once you've worn a Betty tank, no other camisole will do.
And Margaret says fabric tack is good too. Dries crystal clear and is washable. Permanent adhesive for multiple surfaces. I use it to reattach a patch that was quite loose, actually.
Oh, that's good.
And Artie Farrock Girl says, OMG, it's so funny. Sheer funny person. Yeah. And Amy is the mediator for the War of the Circle. She said, Pani Puri, it's the shape of a cream puff or shoe, but it's delicious and crispy and hollow. And I think that's a great description.
That is the perfect description.
Yeah. It's a shoe, basically.
Yeah, because otherwise we would have killed each other after this.
Yeah.
Like, why is there no Tuesday Live? To just be silence. Okay, this one is also so oh my God. I feel like I've seen this fabric before though. This is that beautiful paisley in Time, Orta, Viscasha. I only refer to things by their Bryn Walker names.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, and blue. Not any blue.
Isn't it yearling?
That could be yearling.
I thought
yearling. It was. Oh, that's a yearling.
That's a yearling for sure.
For surezies. But those little dots are Viscasha.
Yeah. No, you know what? It's not the dots. It's the background that's Viscasha. Viscasha has more yellow in it.
Yeah. Yes. Anyway, fabulous, guys. So pretty. And this one has slits.
Sabina says, sounds delicious and challenging. Carol says, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Amy says, hey, Carol, happy Friday.
Oh, love. This one is also from the Wabi Sabi collection. This one does not.
Sounds beautiful.
Have slits. So what you're looking at here, I am in love with these circles. Look, 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 look. So freaking gorgeous.
Judy, did you want the number for this piece or the one before? I think so. She said, number, please.
Yeah, this one's stunning. And it's Wabi Sabi PRG7338. And thank you, those of you who mentioned to us and sent us messages. Again, if you ever see something on our website that doesn't make sense or is wrong, let us know because we don't always know. Apparently, there were some sparkly pieces from last Tuesday that never showed up on the website. So thank you. We put those back where they belong. And then we didn't know that the embellishment toggle wasn't working. So thank you. That's been fixed. We will not judge you and say, how dare she? We'll say, bless you. Thank her. Okay, this one as well. I'm kind of in love with the circles and this fabulous shade of green here, which is a chartreuse. This is actually a persimmon. So it's pinky coral with reddish undertones. And then we also have black. This is a really pale teal. This is a darker teal like Orta. Look at it with Orta.
Wow.
Stunning. Beautiful. I bet it would look really good with Midi as well. Oh, wait, don't I have Midi? Shivali, I appreciate that you made this very challenging for me.
That was the start of the battle.
There's zero animosity going on. Zero. Really, there was no animosity.
No, absolutely not. No. We wish there was animosity, and then we'd have more to talk about.
Yeah, I'd be able to vent our frustrations. Yeah. We like each other, so somebody else has to be victim. Love it.
That's so nice together.
Honest. Look at that.
Great contrasting colors.
Beautiful.
And Carol says it puts the girls in front and round. Amy says, Shafali, I forgot to take a picture, but after the Tuesday live, I decided to just go for it and wear my yellow pants. Hell yeah. Found a red and teal cardigan that looked awesome together. That makes me so happy. And Judy said the last one, perfect. Hopefully that was the right one, Judy. And Carol says she's pretty. And Amy asks, how was the camping trip?
Okay, so I haven't told you one last part of this camping trip.
Oh, you forgot. She forgot to say very quickly, the first most important thing is she hasn't gone camping in 47 years.
47 years. That's a long time. Okay, so this one again, buttery soft. Fabulous colors. This, guys, is kelp.
It is kelp. It's a full kelp.
It is a full kelp. Then we have different shades of gray, maybe a little bit of... See, this is more blue. This is kelp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kelp and then it's a pink tone for the lighter piece, the parts.
Beautiful. Okay. So here's a camping story I haven't shared with you.
Oh, Carol said the high and round is referring to the Betty tank.
Yes, I figured that out because she does hold you up, guys.
Judy said, how were the mosquitoes? And Amy says 47 years and then the skull emoji.
Yeah.
And then she said, I mean, I think I camped last like in 2016, so I can't talk, but still.
Still, I know. Okay, so we used to go camping a lot as a kid. We used to go all over the United States. Oh, this is the short version of the long one.
Yeah, that's the one I photographed Jane in.
Yes, and this is the one that has the slits. This is too. So, yeah, we used to go camping all the time, and what we would do is get into my uncle who lived in Chicago.
Oh my God. You're gonna tell the story.
Oh, I am. And there were no seatbelt friends. There was a bench seat and a bench seat, and there were 4 kids, 3 coolers, and 4 adults. And we would just sit in there for hours and hours and hours from campsite to campsite. But I got to see all the really famous things in America.
Rushmore.
We had no money.
Yeah.
So that was kind of nice. But yeah, so we go camping. And I'm like, time to purchase some camping gear. So I find myself a pop tent for 2 people. I didn't know that they meant 2 irregular sized skinny people who are this big. So my tent was big enough for me. And then I figured I would need a mattress because this back is getting old. And so we had one, luckily, that we had for guests. So I'm like, this air mattress will be great. So my tent is this high. That's low, for those of you who can't tell. My mattress was this high.
No way.
Oh, yeah. So I had to open it up and dive in. And I said to my daughter, I'm like, I am going to have to face all of my childhood being stuck in a tunnel issues. Because you know how you get that claustrophobic, oh, I'm in a tunnel and I'll never get out. Yeah. There's tons of room. So I'm like throwing myself in and then rolling over onto my back. And then one day it rained. Thank God my daughter, I just slept through it. I had earplugs in. She's like, Mom, raccoons. And I'm like, it was so bad. So then it was thundering. It's raining. She told me to. She said sometimes other campers can be noisy. And I'm like, okay. So earplugs are in and mask is on. I might as well be on the plane. Oh my God. Mask on, earplugs in, ceiling, my nose is this far from the top of the ceiling. All the window vents are open. I missed all of the thunder. All of a sudden I'm sleeping and like, getting very wet in my dream. I don't know why. And then I just see Nisha outside going, Mom, it's okay. It's okay. No problem. Don't worry. Sip, sip, sip. And what do I do? I'm like, okay. She's like, Mom, where's your phone? We need to, because her friend Caitlin was with us. Yeah. And Caitlin's tent, she couldn't find the tarp for the top of her tent. Oh, seriously? So Nisha had her tarp set up. But Caitlin didn't have hers. And so Nisha was like, Mom, I need the keys to your car because I got the blanket in the car. We can throw it on Caitlin's tent. And I'm like, you have my purse and the keys. She's like, no, I threw it to you last night. I said, no, you didn't because I'm yelling through this closed off tent, right? Like, no, you didn't. So like hours go by. She's fretting over her friend Caitlin, who is like soaked.
This is really pretty.
This is beautiful. You don't really appreciate how lovely this is until you put it on. So anyway, she's worried about Caitlin, so she's not able to sleep. And I'm sleeping like a baby, right? And so finally, a couple hours into it, so it started raining at 6. So at about 8, she goes, Mom, Mom, I'm calling your cell phone. I think your phone is with your purses with the keys. And I'm like, it's not in here, Nisha. And I'm like on the bed, like this. I can't roll over or anything, right? So I'm just like this on the sides of the mattress to see it. I'm like, Nisha, if there was something in here, I would feel it. So you don't feel anything. There's nothing. So I can't make this stuff up. It's so true. So then she calls, and I hear a buzzing sound. And I'm like, see, Nisha, it's in the car. It's buzzing from the car. She goes, Mom, it's buzzing from your tent. So I'm like, that's impossible. She's, Mom! So I get up over to the side of my mattress. So you got to imagine this. I flip the mattress up, shimmy back a little bit, stick my hand under the mattress like this, because otherwise I'd have to get out the rain. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, Nisha, it's in here. And she's like, Mom, I told you it was in there. I'm like, but I have no recollection of you giving it to me. She goes, but I told you I did. Yeah. And my purse was soaked because it was on the bottom of the tent and all the rain had come in before Nisha rescued me. It was lovely. I'm going to do it again next year. Totally doing it again next year. I am Canadian, guys.
I am Canadian. Amy says 10 sizes are so deceiving, big enough for two people who really, really, really want to snuggle. And Carol says all good till you have Roger up and go pee in the middle of the night.
Okay, and they kept locking the freaking door to the bathroom. My daughter's like, Mom, like I know you, so we're just like 4 lots over from the bathroom. You can use the bathroom anytime. I'm like, Nisha, thank you. Day 2, bathroom is just locked. So the other bathroom, you have to walk up this way, around a corner, down this way, basically to where we were, but on the other side to get to the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And ladies, when I need to go, as you know,
you didn't just bush it?
So Nisha was bushing it. And I was like, but what do you do with the toilet paper? And she said, well, you either have to keep it or throw it in the fire pit. And I said, but we can't throw it in the fire pit because there's a fire ban. So that means we'll be leaving the toilet paper for the next people. I can't do that. I can't. So yeah, I just didn't.
But it's just pee.
It doesn't matter. I had no problem with the pee. It was the toilet paper. Yeah. But next time I'm going to bring a big garbage bag, and that's going to solve all
the problems. Yeah.
Because I can learn. I can learn. I'm a person.
Judy said, my idea of roughing it is a hotel with rooms, with no rooms.
Honestly, there was a time, like I said, 47 years ago, where I thought nothing of brushing my teeth in one of those communal bathrooms. So this time, I'm going to keep showing, I won't keep talking. This is, by the way, one of the most gorgeous kimono sleeved tops ever. Absolutely freaking stunning. And it's wabi-sabi, guys. You know you need this for your travels.
For your travels, madam.
So
gotta look good when you're in a hotel with no room service.
So what was I saying about bouginess? Oh, right. Okay, so I already told this to Shivali. So this is the kind of thing that had me confounded, I think is the right word. So I go into that bathroom before they lock it to brush my teeth. And I'm looking at the sinks. It's a trough. Tap, 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 trough, drain, drain. So it's tap, drain, tap, with very little water coming out of taps. So I walk in there with my toothbrush and my toothpaste, and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, okay, so I wet my toothbrush here. And I'm thinking it through before I do anything. And then I'm like, right, so I would wet my toothpaste, brush my teeth. And then I'm like, and then I'm going to need to spit. And I'm looking, and I'm like, if I spit where the tap is, I'll be able to rinse it, but I'll have nowhere to go. And if I spit where the drain is, I won't be able to get the water from the tap to the drain. So I'm going to be leaving spit in the sink.
You were not made for camping.
So I left. So I just had my toothbrush, and I put it in my mouth, and I just walked out and thought, I will find another way to do this. That was just too confusing. It was too confusing.
Seriously?
I was going to leave spit in the thing for another person.
Just take a bit of water in your hand and just do that.
It was a dribble. What if it was more spit than that? I was going to do that.
But it's camping for you. Oh my God.
Couldn't do it. But next time, I'll bring a cup with me, right? If I'm prepared. So I said to Nisha, I'm like this was really kind of like it was a little uncomfortable because I just didn't know what to do. This one is unbelievably soft.
I think you need to go glamping and glamping only.
Yeah, I think so too. But you see how it comes from a place of kindness. I wasn't worried about myself. I was worried about the next user of the sink. So I wouldn't like it if I went there and somebody's spit was in the sink.
I can't tell you how many times when I've gone even glamping that people have done that. Because sometimes that's all you can do.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm going to do. So then what I did is I love this. Oh my gosh. So this is various shades of gray.
Yeah.
And like a Merlot, somewhere between a red and a burgundy. And it has these beautiful shisha work mirrors that are embellished into the fabric, and the thread around them is pink.
Exactly, Amy. Okay.
What are the ladies saying?
Oh, this is so funny. So, June says, greetings from Vancouver Island, June. Rhonda says, if it's difficult with the trough, bring a bottle of water to help.
Yes.
I
will.
Margaret said, bring a collapsible cup. Lol, you are too cute. Deborah said, went camping as a kid. Hotels all the way now.
Sure.
And Marilyn said, love these camping stories. I have never been and don't think I ever will. LOL. And Margaret said, OMG, that matches my one shoulder dress.
Okay.
June said, nope, me neither. And Amy and Lori and Sabina sent laughing emojis. Amy said amazing. Judy said, oh, the roughing it up in the hotel with no room service. Then Amy said, I learned this week about the ... pea cloth method. I don't know why the algorithm thought I needed to know that, but yeah.
What is the pea cloth method?
Now there are ladies out there. Now I know there are ladies out there walking with a pea cloth. So every time you need to pee, you have a cloth and and then you put it in a.
Oh. Yeah. So I do think that if I were more prepared, which I did, because I did tell my daughter we would do it again next year, but next year, her way of thinking is, if it's inconvenient, you're trying too hard. And my way of approaching is, if it's inconvenient, I haven't brought enough stuff.
That is so true to who you are. Amy said cup plus bottled water plus bush. Yeah. And Carol said, yep. Michelle said, lol. Amy said, I think there are worse things in public bathrooms, Priya. Which I said,
I don't want to contribute. Guys, I'm kind of obsessed with my karma. If you don't know me, you need to know.
And Carol said, sometimes the bathroom water should have been boiled anyhow. Use bottled water, avoid beaver fever. And Amy said, if it's a double-sided cloth and you rinse it after use and let it sterilize in the sun, it's eco-friendly, I guess.
That is a great idea. So next time I go camping, I did make a list. Clothesline, for sure. Secondly, bag of rags so that you can wipe down the table, so you can wash your dishes in water with soap and then dry your dishes, the 2 dishes you have with you, so that you can wipe yourself and then hang it to dry, take it home and deal with it. So yeah, that is a big one. Water jugs for the table. Couple of big ones with little nozzles. So whenever you need water for whatever reason, it's right there.
Yeah.
So that's a big one for me. Smaller mattress or bigger tent. It's got to be one or the other. I refuse to do this again. That was not okay. What else? I had a really great time. No, honestly, those are the funny things, but most of it was unbelievable. As I show you this, I will tell you all the wonderful things that I did.
What was even funnier was that I called Priya from her way back, and she was driving back, and she just kept saying, it's good. It was great. Back again. She just kept saying.
It's good. So yeah, no, it really was. It was great. I think I've shown some of these. Now I'm just confused. Didn't show this one. So look at that. That is freaking stunning. So these again are Kimono Sleeved Tops, and this is the Wabi Sabi collection.
I love this fabric.
I have only shown you guys the Wabi Sabi collection so far.
So there's a couple comments. Rhonda says, always bigger tent, Priya.
Always bigger tent, yeah.
And Michelle says, that's an interesting concept, Amy. Ooh, very Monday, Tuesday. Night, day and night.
We need to spend a bit more time on this one.
That's an interesting concept, Amy. I think mine might have to be a mighty big cloth.
I actually think the same, because Nisha was like, okay, so what you do, Mom, because our cars are kind of parked. It was a very public spot, but it was close to the bathroom, so we had to choose. So she's just open your passenger side door and open the door behind your passenger side door, and then sit on the ledge so that you're kind of like squatting, but your bum is on the place where the door closes at the bottom, and then pee. And I said, my feet would get wet. I don't know how her feet aren't going to get wet. I don't know how little she pees. I pee. It's pee. There's a lot. It's enough. Yeah.
I think that you have to rinse your feet after.
In what? We had no water.
Oh, the
You see
water.
how we've come full circle. Back to the jugs of
Yes,
water.
yes. I think the jugs of water was a smart idea.
Yeah.
Carol said they have urinally things for women.
I was thinking about those too, so that you can pee outside, but then it comes back to water again. You have to be able to rinse that guy off.
Yeah. Amy says glamping. Definitely go glamping. Come to AB, BC, Alberta or BC. Stay in a yurt or a pioneer tent in the mountains. I would love to yurt.
100%.
I would yurt. And Amy,
this is
Amy says, Nichelle, I don't know if I could do it, but I'd rather not leave used toilet paper in the woods. And Morag said, I was watching my last sunset at the beach. I have to go back and get the scoop in the camping trip.
So I am going to tell you guys about the fabulous things, the reason that I'm going back. So there was literally nothing to worry about because I had no stuff, and I couldn't hang out in my tent. So, I wasn't there. So I had a hammock that had a mosquito net over it, and we put it on the beach here at Sandbanks for you Ontario people. Beautiful, beautiful provincial park with an incredible beach. And we just strung it up between the trees. And the second I got into that thing, I fell asleep for 3 hours. It was just too comfortable.
That's the life.
Coming off the water, rocking like a baby. There is no sleep like that sleep. So that was fabulous. And then we went when it got really hot because it was a heat wave. I said, Nisha, how do we deal with the heat? I know nothing.
I don't know.
So she says, you get into your floaty, you put on a big hat and sunscreen, and you read while floating in the water. So I'm like, okay. So I did. I looked ridiculous. I had a hat that was like a huge wide brim over it. Like it came out. Like if I were to tip my hat, it would have been like that.
I think I know which hat you're talking about.
It's big. Yeah. She big. And then I floated for 6 hours and read Crying at H Mart, which did not make me cry, but it was sad. And then, what?
Sitting there in this giant hat in the middle of the sandbank.
Yeah, a book about a mother dying of cancer.
And yet I didn't cry.
And I didn't cry, ladies. And then at the end of that day, we were watching I always pronounce it wrong, Pleides. Somebody pronounce
Pleides.
Pleiades meteor shower. And it was
Pleiades? Isn't that what you called it?
Plei. I just spell it every time I have to say it. I just spell it.
Laura Rindali says tent with a porch for a bucket loo. That's a good option.
A good option.
Amy says, "Hey Morag, how's Orca Crook?"
Oh, I don't know where that.
Yeah. Sabina says, "Pee in a bottle."
Yeah.
Carol says,
with one of those funnel things.
Yeah. Carol says, my squat and succeed days are done. Amy says, you just step wide and aim for a slow Priya or use an ice cream.
Oh my God.
And
yep.
And Morag said her trip is so wonderful. Carol said, if the flow is fast and furious, it ain't pretty.
No. I imagine it wasn't going to be pretty.
Bucket with a pool noodle for potty.
Oh.
Says Morag. Amy says, side note, love that Monday, Tuesday kimono sleeve. Yes. Carol said she really pretty. Jacqueline Webster said, I've camped across Canada with 4 boys in tow 4 times. That's nuts, Jacqueline. Carol says, my parents grew up in Wellington near the sandbanks. Oh, damn.
Jeez.
Oh, there were more comments, but my phone just switched me out, so I'm going to go on the phone real quick. Okay. Before I do that, Marilyn says, my camping friends used to wash dishes with sand, so that put me off, and then they came back with poison ivy in their buttocks. Glad I didn't go. Yeah, so I was going to say, unless you know what poison ivy looks like, then I wouldn't suggest it. Because, I have done it before, but I know what poison ivy looks like.
I know what poison ivy looks like. There was a lot of growth And I could see poison ivy hiding amongst something that was looking more benign.
Yeah, that's hard. June says, so I'm looking at the measurements for the kimono sleeve top, but it doesn't say from neck to bottom what the length is.
Charlie, you want to get me a measuring tape?
Yes. And Rhonda says, park uphill. Margaret says, put your feet on the opposite side.
It's so
smart, right?
Wow.
I actually saw the comment come through and I went, oh, that's genius.
Genius.
Margaret said, put your feet at the opposite car's door ledge.
Oh, like a full-on.
Yeah. All those Pilates, but
yeah. Oh, that's the one.
That's pretty. Uni. Definitely with uni. And Rhonda says Pleiades.
Oh, that's how you pronounce it. Pleiades. Okay, so we saw the Pleiades meteor shower. And that was kind of the reason we had chosen to go this weekend, because I had told Tisha that 47 years ago when I went camping, I was walking over to the bathroom building and I looked up and I saw a shooting star. And then I saw another one and another one. I just stood there for 10 minutes and it was one shooting star after another. And it was like a magical moment in my life. And so I had told her about this. And she said, we should go camping during the meteor shower. So we did. And it was so cool. The first meteor that I saw, so we just hung out on the beach at night with lots of bug spray. It is 21 inches.
So Carol says, my parents grew up in Wellington near the sandbanks. I spent many summers there. Oh, it's near Wellington County. Okay.
Yeah.
My Amy says, are you even vacationing if you don't look ridiculous?
I did look ridiculous. I did. And I was happy with that. I was totally okay with that.
Amy says, oh, how is crying in H Mart worth the read? Question mark.
If you find chemotherapy triggering and have lost a parent, do not read this. It's very descriptive of everything that everyone is going through. And I could see that it was triggering. It could be triggering. What I appreciated about it was that the point of view of the story is a girl who is American and Korean. And she kind of identified herself her whole life as American, but to get her mom's approval, she really loved Korean food. And she would do things basically to get her mom's approval, including being Korean. And so when her mother gets cancer, and everybody knows that that's going to happen, she really has to come to terms with who she is and who her mother is. And I guess it's not so much about the mom. It's about how what's happening in this girl's world makes her have to reevaluate how she defines herself. So in that sense, because the focus is on this girl's personal journey, it's not that sad. But you do get all the description. And I said to Nisha, because we were reading it, I said, everybody else I know cried about this. And she said, they probably have horrible relationships with their mothers. And I was like, because I don't. My mother's great.
Yeah, I don't think I think I'd read it, but I think it'd make me pretty, it'd make me think a lot.
Yeah, this is beautiful, guys.
What was I going to say? Lisa said we had a huge, tall bucket with a toilet seat for in the tent. Carol said, good catch. And yes, I know because when I went to Waterloo, I remember seeing Wellington County. So it's pretty cool. I think actually one of my cats was from Wellington County.
Oh, that's funny.
Pico? Yeah.
Was from Wellington County.
I think so. Because he was from a Mennonite farm. It was either Wellington or it was,
cool.
yeah. Amy said, I shall avoid it then, thank you. And Morag said, we have so much cloud coverage down here, so I couldn't see anything in the sky. Sabina said, love PEC. After our wedding, we spend the weekend there.
Oh, it's beautiful. I have to go back.
And Carol said, was pretty fun, all farmland and some nice beaches until about a decade ago when someone figured out they could grow grapes. Now a sort of grape country.
Yeah, it is. There were a lot of wineries there. I was surprised by that. So what was I going to say? Okay, this, by the way, is unbelievable.
That's a great combo.
This is just classy.
Yeah, very classy.
Very classy. And the color here is not the blue. This is gray. But I think it's also so nice.
Yes, my cat was a Mennonite.
Ooh, I think I prefer with the gray.
I like it with the gray too. I think that pant, like the night shadow, actually pulls out the red more because it makes it brighter. And
okay, again, this one is like butter. This is ridiculously soft. Nothing should be this soft. It's that soft.
It's Chi-Chi now, says Carol.
What's that?
Carol says it's Chi-Chi now. I guess Prince Edward County?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's, yeah.
Frou-frou.
Frou-frou, yeah. This is beautiful.
Yeah, Rhonda, actually, so my cat, Pico, he was my first, not my first ever cat, but he was my first personal cat that I had. He was born in a Mennonite barn, and he was very socialized with kids because the kids had found him and they loved him and he played with them. So when I was looking for kittens, I had seen an ad, or not kittens, he was 6 months old when we got him, so he wasn't a baby, but I had seen an ad for this farm that had cats, and the cat that was in the ad had actually been sold. But she said on the phone, and it's funny, I called the phone number once and it actually, the line died. And then I called it again, and it was this really old line. And I'm like, hello? And she's like, we have this other cat that's just in the barn. I can sell it to you for the same price. And I was like, yeah, okay. So we were living in Waterloo, and then we drove down, and, we're the only people of color in a Mennonite farm at 2 a.m. A little scary, but I had been in the area for a couple of years because of my undergrad, so I wasn't like too worried. And then we grabbed him, and it was so funny. They had him out, and maybe Priya can recreate the motion. They had him out, like, she held him out to me like this. She was like
Simba?
Yeah, literally, like, take him. And I was like, thanks!
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Guys, I held on to this one to tell you this one is also like butter. The color is dark plum verging on brown. It looks unbelievable with Rosa. It is a match made in heaven with Rosa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So back to this meteor shower, guys. But thank you for the cat journey.
Yeah, of course.
I appreciate it.
I was just filling time.
No, I enjoyed hearing it. So, okay, so
Oh, no one cares about your cat journey compared to my Pleiades meteorite.
just trying to pick a fight. No, I actually did enjoy your cat journey.
No, I don't care for you.
I did. But I did.
The Pleiades.
Yeah, because it was kind of interesting, and I think I'll forget to tell you guys if I don't.
Yeah,
remember.
Go for it.
It's one of those things. I love that little touch of color on the side.
Lisa asked, "What about the vinaigrette for that Kimono Sleeved Top?" I think. Pleiades.
Pleiades. So I'm on the beach. So this is vinaigrette. I feel like it works, but it doesn't brighten it the same way that Rosa does.
I think it doesn't really match a color in there.
It's just a different shade.
If there was oh my god, this is
so soft, right? That's why I had to hold on to it.
Oh my god. Yeah, he was a sweet kitty. If there was a color that was exactly like that plummy brown that's in there, then it would be perfect.
Yeah, but it's not. It's so soft. Okay, so yes, I am just going to finish showing you this because this was cool, and I would highly recommend that if you are able to catch the Pleiades meteor shower, do it. So I was on the beach, and I thought I saw a firecracker, but I'm like, I didn't hear a firecracker, and I don't know where it would have come from, but it was like a huge ember that came down past the beach, like fire. And I'm like, I must have imagined that. Like that, I saw it, but I couldn't have possibly.
That's not true. Yeah.
So Nisha was in swimming, even though it was nighttime. She comes out of the water. She goes, Mom, did you see those too? And I'm like, I think I saw one. She goes, yeah, it was like fire coming from the sky. And she said there were two. So what happened is she caught them both, but I caught the second one because when the first one came down, I looked, right? So I have never seen that in a meteor shower before.
Wow.
I've seen shooting stars, but I've never actually seen like an ember coming towards. Yeah, that was crazy. And there were several like that. They were not shooting stars where you see a tiny little dot moving across the sky, which had been my experience of it. This was like, it almost looked like the source of the thing going through the sky could have been Earth because it was that close.
Wow.
Yeah. So you can see why I wanted to make sure I shared it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It's really cool, which is why I'm definitely doing it again next year because that was way too cool. This one will look amazing with vinaigrette. This one was made for vinaigrette.
Yeah. Amy said yes. Michelle said yes, Amy. Toilet paper in the woods is not good. I'm a big believer in bringing garbage bags and water.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I learned. So this one is stunning as well. These are side slit tops again, and they're wabi-sabi. The colors on this one, I think we've seen this before, but it's purple, thyme, um, like a dark burnt coral, and a greeny gray. So many colors. I think be super cute with this. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys should definitely see what Shafali's wearing today because she looks so. Oh, look at it with that. I may call you up here. We're still only on the wabi-sabi stuff.
Yeah, it's 9:29.
Okay, side slit top, wabi-sabi, so cute. Monday, Tuesday. I'm gonna say 3 words for everything. Okay, so here are the rest of the wabi-sabi tops. You can see all the fabulous colors in that. Literally everything. Summer dream. This one would look great with vinaigrette. It will also look good with red and black. This is that same fabric. We had a cardigan and a waterfall. It's that really soft satin, the unbelievably soft satin. And this is the wabi-sabi. It's wabi-sabi side slit. And also
Very sweet. Wow.
very beautiful colors in that one. And ooh, look at that.
That's so sweet. Sabina said, wow, that's an amazing experience.
It was crazy.
Rhonda said, amazing. Yes, I will model it. Morag. And
see how cute she looks.
Amy says there's a kimono sleeve top that looks like the Northern Lights. It's Avatar and really bright online. PRC 7393.
A kimono sleeve top?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll pull that one next. This fabric I think we've seen before, and it is still a delight. You can see the orange and the red there. This one is just different shades of purple. I feel like this would look great with your allium.
Yeah.
This is kind of like pinky red. I've lost pinky red. Oh, here it is. What do you think? Slightly off?
I think it works actually. It's a bit more red, but I kind of like it. Like the red and the pinks. Like
it's still, yeah, red and pink look good together.
Yeah.
It does work. And then there's this one here. I think I've shown all of these. So this one I think also goes with pink. How much fun is that? So what we have is purple, watermelon, magenta or digitalis, black and white, and a gray. Okay, before we start, oh, did you find it? Which one it was?
I'm still looking. And it looks like Northern Lights.
There are a lot of really beautiful kimono sleeve tops. Why don't I just start at one end and work my way across? And our goal will be to find the one that looks like one of those. This one is unbelievably soft. Colors are very, very muted and neutral. This one is too pretty. So this side is just the black and gray, but this side has this fabulous border on it. And it is all the greatest colors. Also very soft. This one is just black and gray and nothing else. It's a great piece to just take traveling with you. This one's too much fun. Beautiful colors. Love me a good pink and orange.
Oh, it's this one from this fabric.
I love that one. Okay, I'll show it to you guys in a second. This one, an incredible paisley on, it's a persimmon and coral on a gray background. This one is, it's a teal, but I want to say it's more of a thyme teal.
It's more of a thyme.
So this is it. Okay, don't hate it with that.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, that's like super fun together. So this is Mandevilla, but I also think it would work with thyme. Really beautiful together. Maybe even orza. Somebody asked me online today. She said she saw one of our ads and she said that she thought our fabrics looked beautiful, but she wasn't sure how she could bring them into fall. And I said, what we normally do is we just layer. And this is a perfect example of how I would do that. So I would wear this in the winter with a long sleeve top, with a pair of pants like that, and a pair of boots. And to me, that's a winter outfit, even though part of it is silk. So
we also don't like to be sad and wear just dull colors in the winter.
yeah,
We like a bit of pop.
do like a little bit of pop. This one's soft, very neutral, but very, very, very,
Very,
soft.
very pretty.
And this one is a dream.
I wonder how that looks with Mandevilla.
This one? This one?
Yes.
This one?
No.
This one?
Yeah. I think the really, yeah.
Wow. Love it.
Bit controversial, but I think that other kimono sleeve top would go well with dandelion.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Ooh.
Different, right?
Yeah, I love it. Actually, it doesn't have any of the same colors, but it works so well together. Like it was meant to go together. Dandelion's pretty nice. I bet you'd be great with eating as well.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that too. That's more seamless.
So yeah, this is how you dress for fall in silk. This one. This is the one, right?
Mhm.
The Northern Lights one. That sparkles. They're like little trees, but they're
Beautiful.
And that has a bit. There's a bit of a border on this side, and on this side. So this side doesn't have sparkles. This side does.
Mhm.
That's beautiful. I would pair this with blue.
I would do dandelion.
Dandelion.
Or if you have Inkaberry.
Oh, Shafali nails it again. This is the one.
Yeah. If you guys have Inkaberry, that's good for summer. And dandelion would be fall. If you want to maintain the look. Like
That's stunning.
with the yellow pants.
I just want to put this on and go walk around and brighten people's day.
Yeah. And inadvertently brighten yours.
I just inadvertently brighten my. I don't think we're going to get through all of this.
Oh, I know we're not going to get through all of these.
So this one I feel like we covered already. Here's a beautiful fun print. I think this one's got Morag's name written all over it.
You'll find, and Jack, who
That's
was it?
French knots.
Morag makes a good point. You will notice that a lot of these fabrics already exist in our collection as ponchos.
Yes, that's true. That is very true. Interesting color choice on this one.
Mm-hmm.
You got that beautiful red there. This would be great with blue as well. Ooh, pink.
Pink?
Yeah, pretty close, pretty close.
Do the other side with the green. If you break it up with that pink, even if it's not exact, it works.
We deserve to be this happy. We all do. Oh, love this as well. This one actually probably would.
Pretty darn close.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Ooh. Digital print. Beautiful. Gasp.
This is the one I photographed Gail in, so I'm not too surprised.
I was not expecting it. I thought that was already really beautiful. And then we turned it over.
If you guys want to go to the Kimono Sleeved Top collection page on our website, you'll see a really fun photo. Like not as the sneak peek of our collection page.
So it looks like I'm not going to get to midi length or short half tan. I think I might just get through. What time is it right now?
It is 9:37.
So this one is different shades of blue and red, and they kind of go into a gray as well. So I think this would go really well with Echo. There. Echo does have a little bit more brown in it. Well, you're standing us now, so you have to show everyone what you're wearing.
I know, that's actually why I stood up. Okay, guys.
Yes, she looks freaking adorable.
So this is a very old kimono sleeve duster that I think actually has hand painting on it. And then this is just a tank top I've had for a very long time.
They look like they're a set.
Yeah, and this is a skirt I got actually during art crawl from a girl that I know locally here that does like vintage and stuff. And this is a necklace from Rila. These are from Missouri.
And you have to show them what you had in your hair.
Oh, I actually had this really sweet clip.
Yes, I was admiring it at dinner.
So this is actually from a lovely girl who at Art Crawl had these clips that she had, I think, like glued buttons to. And I thought it was just really sweet. And today is actually what I consider my oil day. So I actually oiled my hair with amla oil and
What's amla?
amla.
What is it?
You don't know amla oil?
No.
Like the gooseberry oil? Like
Is it gooseberry?
Yeah, it's gooseberry oil.
You don't know? I don't. I never oiled my hair.
Oh, right. So this is an Indian staple is amla oil. It's like gooseberry oil. It's like a black oil. It's like a dark green. But I take that and then I add rosemary, like fresh rosemary.
Yeah.
And it's really good for your hair. But I usually do that every 2 weeks. Like I just oil my hair and then I hope to God that it doesn't look awful.
It never looks awful.
No, I actually had it a bit. See, this is the thing, guys. I don't actually do my hair often. Like Mira is so good with clips.
My grandmother used to oil her hair, and I think that when my mom was a little girl, they used to oil their hair, and part of it, believe it or not, was to prevent lice.
Yeah, I think that's when my mom started doing it.
Yeah,
I actually got licensed.
Yeah, and when you oil your hair, the lice can't hold on to anything; they slip off. They slip off.
So as I got older, what my problem became was the weather is so dry in here that I actually started like you could tell in my skin, my whole face was dry. Yeah. So I even noticed like a physical difference once I oil my hair that like
everything gets
brighter or better.
Doesn't she look so sweet, guys?
So I had it in my hand.
She came out to dinner. I'm like, "Are you going somewhere important after this?" Because you look great.
No, I've been in my pajamas all day. So.
Oh, I'm not even reading comments. Darn. So classy, looks awesome, glam girl, looks great, Shafali, ooh la la, pretty. That's an awesome photo of the kimono sleeve jacket. Judy says cute pic.
You've done all the kimono sleeve tops?
Nope, I've done that side.
This side?
It's yeah, from the end I haven't done.
Okay.
How would it go? Oh, how would it go with Starlight from the spring? I'm going to say well, because Starlight is also a blue, so it's going to be great. Reminds me of Fireflies. Oh, that's so sweet. There was a poncho in that fabric last month.
Oh, yeah, these are all comments.
So we're back to where we were. Yeah. I used to take amla powder as an Ayurvedic treatment. Very cool. Gorgeous outfit. Fabulous outfit. So is Amy and Michelle.
This is the one I photographed Corey in, actually.
Oh, and Jackie finally got to join. Something must have gone wrong.
Hey, Jackie. So I actually photographed her. So she was pretty surprised when I pulled this piece from downstairs because she said it's so fall, like it's a bit dull than what I usually pick for them to wear. But then I said this would look so
beautiful
good
with the yellow.
And it
so
actually,
green, yellow, and blue with that hit of brown.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
This is actually the look that turned Corey to buying
Dandelion
from the in-store collection.
Yeah. So a couple of comments here. Rhonda says, 2 a.m. pickup at the farm. That sounds like a sweet kitty. Amazing. It's green. Fabulous look. Shafali, you look fabulous, says Marilyn. Margaret says, love your outfit, Shafali.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for taking over, Shafali. Yeah. I know how tired you are, too.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. How soft is that fabric? It looks like it's butter.
I think it's a 9. I wouldn't say it's a 10, but it's a 9.
Yeah.
Like a 10 is like, oh my God.
Like never
I've died and gone to silk heaven.
So that's the same fabric as that other piece we
as
saw.
The short kaftan that Judy was interested in. Yeah.
Love this, guys. Look at the embroidery on the sleeve. What color would you pair that with? Red. I'm thinking red.
Red. Jester for sure. Hold on. There's this one.
Beautiful embroidery on that too.
We've seen that fabric before,
we
actually.
Have, yeah.
There's this one.
Oh. We've had that fabric before. Yes. I remember oohing and awing over it.
Yes, we have.
Are they French knots?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought so. French knots. So Morag says, "Oh, orange for what should we pair with that piece in your arm?" And Mozzarella Amy says, "Sparkly purple."
This with Orta.
Wow.
Or I would say Pansy.
Oh.
Or because there is yellow in this piece. Like
wow.
That's so nice.
What about with Rosa?
Rosa would be nice.
Because if you can come up close, they can see all the colors in that fabric. Rosa's nice, but maybe vinaigrette?
Maybe
what color am I thinking of?
I think you're thinking vinaigrette, like a lighter vinaigrette.
Yeah, that's the one. And kelp would also be stunning with that. I love it when they have tons of colors in them.
Where's kelp? What else?
Okay.
Oh, and then this piece is nice. This is
oh, that is that color, Lysianthus.
Yeah.
And pink and orange and different shades of green. I love the way that the lines go up and down.
If you're wondering whether this would work with teal, the Orta, it does work together.
It does
it's
work
not an
together,
exact match,
but it works. Yeah. How would that look with the uni pants?
Fun.
I'm genuinely curious to see the Mandevilla pink pants if someone gets them.
Yeah,
me too. What if they're the ones that got away? They could be. Oh, that's sweet. That's very sweet.
But my personal, I pulled the dandelion for this reason. It's so fun. It's got enough green in it.
There's something about those dandelion pants. They're just such a fun pop of color.
And I think if you have like Zaffarano
or chili from a couple of years ago, or
Evia.
Oh, yeah. Evia would be phenomenal. Or Isola.
Isola would be. I think Isola is another color for me that got away.
Yeah.
I think teal would be nice, like the Orta. I was actually thinking Gremolata because this is like a dark green and dirty.
I love the mirror work in that. And mirror work is really in right now. The shisha work.
Shisha work, yeah.
Beautiful. I think maybe we just get through the. Oh, is that all of them? Did you get through them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want to switch?
No, I could do one more.
Okay.
Do side slits? It's just side slits, right?
It's side slits, but it's also midi length caftans and short caftans in the not wabi sabi.
Oh, so you've only done these ones?
Yeah.
I see. I'm gonna do the short caftans because they have the slits in them.
Slits and no slits, yeah. Yeah. Okay, love that fabric. Again, can I see the back of it? That is too sweet. It's so sweet. And that one has slits.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is the one I photographed, Gail and Corian.
So I'm finding when I look at those pieces on a hanger or in a picture, I'm like, that is way too much color. But when you're holding it up, I'm thinking that's so much fun.
It's really fun. This was a really fun piece. And I think I had paired it with uni for one of them and dandelion for another.
Oh, wow. Okay, that again, we have the beautiful paisleys in the dark coral and the gray and the red. Stunning. That's the one you fell in love with, that fabric, right?
Is so soft.
So it's ridiculously soft. The background is like a very pale tan. I love the dots on the neckline. Those are insane. I think that would go with Rosa. Would you mind checking?
Yeah, it would go with Rosa. It would go with, I would say, Murta. Hold on.
Juggling silks, are we?
Yes, fortunately.
Okay, definitely Orta. I can see that. I can see it from here. Oh, do you want help? I can help.
No.
Okay.
I'm fine.
All right.
So this is Time. I think Time is like perfect tone-wise.
Time is beautiful with it. Wow.
And then you have Rosa.
So Rosa might be a little too pale.
I think that vinaigrette.
Vinairette's going to be the one. Yeah, it's the vinaigrette. Definitely the vinaigrette.
Because vinaigrette also is a bit more taupey. It's not as dark.
Yeah. Oh, love it. Love it with the Orta.
The Orta will deepen the piece.
What about Nightshade?
Night Shadow?
Night Shadow.
So
Perfect. I love it with night shadow.
see, night shadow would really brighten it.
Yeah, I love it.
But Echo, I actually like
Oh.
it. I actually like it with Echo because Echo is the right tone.
And it just looks classy.
Yeah.
It looks so classy. Wow, love it. Okay, that is that beautiful fabric I love again. It's got what color would you say that background color is? Would you say it's like a teal? Is it time?
It's a great
Is it
teal.
time?
Yeah, it's time. Remember you held
Yeah,
it
I held it
time.
up, right? Yeah, that one is time.
Yeah. It's a great teal. Definitely time with more gray and black.
Love that fabric
Very
as well.
detailed.
Lots of warm
This
tone.
is Astra in the border.
Definitely. And uni.
Yeah.
This one is to die for.
I really like this fabric.
Wow. Beautiful. Oh, I love the pattern on that one arm.
So I photographed Priya recently in a high-low in this fabric.
Stunning. Yes, and I really was surprised that you paired it with that, the way you paired it. When those pictures come out, everybody will see. That's that same amazing fabric we were just looking at. Fabulous pink. I think we looked at that fabric before as well.
Yes, we did.
I love this pink and brown.
Fabric we've had before.
I love it. Pinks and browns. It's gorgeous.
Really nice.
That one has embellishments on it.
So this is the high-low fabric we had.
Yeah, I love it. So grays, blacks, greens. So definitely the para color. Probably that coral color that came out this year, whatever color that was. Remember?
Gremolata. Coral.
Remember the coral freesia? Was it freesia?
Freesia. Maybe it's freesia.
Oh, could you give the number from 3 ago that went with Orta and Night Shadow? Yellow, pale, the pale yellow one that went with Orta and Night Shadow. Oh. Florette, that's what it was. Moragate's Florette.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that one is stunning.
So this one, super soft. It's PRC 7291.
PRC 7291. Roses, no. So many, no. Camillas? No.
They're not roses. They're
peonies.
Yeah, I think so.
They're peonies.
I love this fabric.
Yeah.
Really nice. Actually,
It's kind of like more pinky, right, than red.
Yeah. I think this one. So this is already a busy outfit, right? But I'm gonna put this on.
You're welcome.
It doesn't exactly match what I'm wearing, but you can literally.
It's got more of a cherry undertone.
Yeah. But that still works.
It still works. Well, there's a lot of shades of red and brown in your skirt. Necklace. Exactly. That's all it was missing was to pull the necklace out.
There you go.
That's so super cute. That's the really soft fabric, right?
Yeah.
That one's like butter. That one looks really soft too. So that's different shades of like a pistachio green and cream. And
yeah.
It's
funny, in some lights it looks more yellow than it looks in other lights. You know what I mean?
Definitely has
a lot of dimension.
Yeah, it has a lot of dimension to it.
But the pop of red, if you had red like the Jester, or you have, what was the red from last season?
Kirsch.
If you have those kinds of reds at home, I think it would be it would make a piece like this very different.
Yeah. I bet you that would look amazing with time though.
Oh yeah.
Time is going to be a little lighter, but I think it'll work.
Yeah. Might be this is a bit too
icy.
Icy, yeah. There's something darker about this piece than this.
Kelp? Because it's not gremolata. Orta, no.
Which is not bad. It's got enough green in it. Where's kelp?
I think we were looking for kelp a few minutes ago as well. Well, let's all just take a moment to imagine kelp. Let's all just think about kelp. Maybe we can manifest kelp.
I think the manifesting worked.
We manifested kelp, everyone.
Yeah, it works.
It works. It definitely works. Yeah. And then you throw a different color over top. There's that fabulous embroidery again with the mirror work, the shisha work. Love it. I'd pair it with red.
Yeah, me too.
Love
Wow.
love that fabric. I think I would pair it with Torta.
Torta? Yes.
Browns, right?
Yeah, I would do browns. You could do uni with something like this, or honestly, the Echo, because of the gray,
Yeah.
I think would be really nice. I'm gonna try that one on.
Yeah. So Amy says she's so excited for kelp. And I did not get kelp, did I?
I thought you got kelp.
I may have gotten kelp.
You got kelp, pine cone.
I know I got pine cone.
Thyme.
No, I got thyme. Dandelion. I got dandelion.
Yeah.
I didn't get kelp. I only got 3 this time.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I honestly adore that fabric. And even though it's screaming out to be paired with uni, I would pair it with something with more brown. Look, it's got like a zebra thing happening on that bottom corner.
Oh, like my skirt.
Like your skirt. I think I did get it. Honestly, Amy, it was a while ago, like more than a day. So it's going to be exciting for me to find out too. The next shipment of linen should be coming in. Oh, I love that. You just put your little hair clippy there?
Yeah.
Guys, we have a new hack. So somebody just glued buttons onto like can you show what the hair clippy looks like?
Yeah, it's just so it's actually kind of hair clip that Mira uses at home.
Yeah, like the kind that you get when you go get a haircut.
Yeah, and they're the only kind that I find also works really well with like how, not to brag, how thick and long my hair is. So
how thick and voluminous and lovely my hair is. Yeah,
so
that's got to be a meme.
Yeah, there. So it's really hard for me to find clips that like I'll actually stick in my hair. But if I just took this and I just showed this front part.
I love that. Now I want to go out and get buttons and glue them onto a clip.
Yeah, I know. Is
it staying there?
Yeah, it's staying there. It's not moving.
Show me again. I thought maybe it moved. Okay, good job.
Bunch of exercise, yeah.
Wow, that is a brilliant hack. Brilliant. Especially with the buttons.
Because you know why I chose these buttons? I thought they were subtle enough, but had good texture. That in my hair, it looks subtle.
But why? If you have a button collection and some like a glue gun,
yeah,
the world is your oyster.
They're not buttons of lucrative value. Like some buttons do have lucrative value, but imagine 2 buttons like here.
Well, I need to actually go out and buy buttons now.
Yeah. But I wanted to show this with. Whoa, Echo's just dying to be worn.
I'm going to see if I did, in fact, buy kelp. Now I'm curious. So I think I just type in Priya and kelp and hope that it pops up.
On Facebook?
On orders.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it with Echo. I think black would be nice.
Okay. Searching.
Yeah.
Types in.
Definitely uni, guys.
Priya. Kelp. Enter.
Oh my God.
Guys, I may have got kelp.
Yeah. Didn't think kelp was on the list. I think the one that people.
I got dandelion, kelp, night shadow. Oh, I did get night shadow. And pine cone and thyme. Guys, I got 5. Priya got night shadow, pine cone, dandelion, and kelp. Thank you, Amy. We both got there at the same time.
Cute.
Huzzah, says Rhonda.
Huzzah!
That's how I do feel too, actually. I am literally going to go out and find big buttons and a hair clip. Like, I bet you they have those hair clips at the dollar store.
No, they do. They definitely do.
Oh, that's a pretty shade. Oh, that is stunning. Both of those seem like Morag colors. This one and that one.
This one I think Morag has.
I think she just posted a picture of her wearing it.
Yeah, this is another version with slits Morag if you wanted the option.
All my wish list is showing add to cart all of a sudden. I think what's going to happen is the polka dots are to die for, says Morag. I think when you add it to cart, they will all show up as sold out. Dollar store usually sells bottles of color coordinated buttons too. That could be so much fun. Literally the best.
You can also go to the thrift store and buy coordinated, like color coordinated buttons.
Sometimes they even have bags of buttons.
Yeah, they do for really cheap. Or actually, my local Fabricland has like huge sales on big buttons.
Yeah.
So you can get like 5 buttons for $1.
I love it.
Yeah, right? It's cute.
It's cute. Can you go in from the side and narrow the sleeve? And Craft Night, says Amy, and Morag says it's different. The one that we thought was the same. Why can't you do that? I cannot believe. Shafali, there you go. That is your next crafty idea. Your side hustle.
Shafali's, this poor girl, this poor girl, I'm stealing her business idea. She was such a sweet young thing too, like sweeter and younger than me. And, she was just there with her friends. And I was like, oh my God, these buttons are so cute. She's like, thank you. And then she was like showing me.
I kind of love it.
Yeah, they're so sweet.
And in these days where we're all trying to be frugal, that's a fun way to be frugal.
Yeah, it's a great way to be frugal. So maybe I'll post your Instagram if you're a local customer. Maybe you should support her.
Yes, maybe we should support local, support small business. Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah. Do you have her Instagram still?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, we'll definitely share it. Well, you can post it directly to stories.
Yeah. That's cute.
Too cute. Okay, it is 10 o'clock, so you're going to have to decide what you're going to get through in the next 5 minutes, because we did start 5 minutes late.
Okay. Oh, hearts.
Yeah.
Okay. I shall do.
I can't believe I'm getting 5 pairs of pants. Now I'm really excited. That's amazing. Well, what if they don't do them next year? Then I'll be so sad.
And
I will have the digitalis feeling.
You've succumbed to marketing.
But I wear them.
No, you know what? You do wear them.
I wear them literally every day, all day. Love that.
So beautiful.
Beautiful.
Look at this with the shoes. The plaintiffs?
Yeah.
Also, I got my toes done, so now I feel less shameful about showing off my feet.
Amy says, love the idea of finding vintage buttons for a clip. Yeah, it's a whole new activity. I love that black one.
Yeah, very sexy.
And look at the tiny flowers on that.
Very sweet.
That's so wholesome. That's like Holly Hobby.
This is Holly Hobby.
It's very Holly Hobby.
The
Indian Holly Hobby.
If I was Mira.
With the leg up.
Yeah.
I actually really like that one too.
Yeah, me too.
I would pair that with the uni. That one. I think I just posted that one in the stories the other day. Love that panel down the center. So cute.
This one, when we were checking for the embellishments,
oh, they can't see it. You've got to let them see, because even I couldn't see it till just a second ago. All of those orange flowers have Kantha work stitching around them, and because the stitching is made of silk, you literally cannot feel it. The green leaves also have Kantha work around them. But yeah, it adds weight, but no itchy factor.
Yeah, and it's all hand done.
All
of this is hand done. Every single bit of this is hand done.
It's crazy.
It's the entire piece. Like that, if you're looking for artisanship, that's the piece to buy.
Yeah. Red polka dots. I feel like we've had that before and loved it.
We had it cheer.
Oh, and this one is great.
Yeah.
There's your beach outfit, guys. This one I love.
This fabric.
Love it. What wouldn't you pair that with?
So you could pair it with
thyme.
You could pair it with dandelion. You could pair it with jester. You could even do orta. You could do uni.
Black.
Florette. You could do black. Or as is. It's just a nice dress.
Okay, this one I am. What is that word, you guys? Gapped and God and gooped.
Gagged and gooped.
Gagged and gooped.
Gopped and gagged.
So many different words that start with G. Love. But you knew what I meant. You knew.
She's gopped and gabbed, folks.
Oh, that one looks like brush strokes, she says. Yes, it does. Oh, and this one looks like chinoiserie. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful art. Look at that.
Beautiful, dude.
But look, okay, just take a minute. Can you just hold that one up? Like, look at that.
I'll wear this one.
It is so freaking classy that you could wear that with a pair of brown pants or actually with nothing much under it.
Oh.
Maybe some red jewelry. It's too beautiful.
Who's Marcy from Desperate Housewives when she opens her coat and she's just wearing the red underwear?
I actually even know that. I don't even watch Desperate Housewives, and I know that scene.
It's the same thing, but it's Sorry Not Sorry.
You know what it is? It's that it's so neutral, except for the red and the yellow.
Okay, I just brought up my skirt because look, these colors are in my skirt.
It actually works
and then
together.
It adds like a little
flouncy layer.
And
then you get your hair clip.
then I get my hair.
Yeah.
I did that.
So I have a piece that has a panel like that, and what I did was I ruched together, go under any shoulder, either shoulder, shoulder here, and then ruche it together to the center. Yes, and magnetic button it, like double clip with a chain, so that you're kind of adding the pleat at the shoulder, and it draws attention to that panel at the front. Oh, can we try on the one with the polka dots, the fabulous one behind you, please? Says Mora?
Yes, that one. Yeah.
Yes. I love this one. You know what it is? It's so understated, but the colors are freaking phenomenal. Everything about it. I love it when Shefali takes over, guys.
But one gets to sit down.
You get to sit down. I have that poncho morag. The caftan top is on my list. Oh, the caftan is top of my list.
Caftan top is on my list.
So many words. So many word opportunities.
This is the piece that I photographed Gail in. I just want to.
Oh, so many. That's fish.
Yeah, it's fish. It's quite
fish.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I know somebody messaged and said, well, I know what's on my list now. Yeah. I understand why. I didn't see the fish.
You know what's funny? They didn't either. Corey and
Wait,
Gail.
that's another fish beside it.
Corey and Gail didn't realize they were fish until they were looking at the photos I sent them. And they were like, oh my God, it's fish.
All of that is fish. Wow.
The entire time they were just like, oh, it's abstract. It's cool. Look at the colors.
No, it's phenomenal.
So I had to
wow. I'm so excited that I got 5 pairs of pants. That is just going to change my life.
Oh, I know it's going to change your life.
Okay, love the little pretty flowers.
Put this up so you don't have to.
Love the polka dots. How soft is she?
I would say it's like a 9. Let
me see.
9.5.
Oh yeah, 9.
9.
Love it. So those are kind of magenta. And then we also have some mustards, some greens. You look so pretty. Look at those fluttering eyelashes. Judy, it is a different fabric. It's not the same. Yep, sorry. Oh my gosh, it's so great how you guys know all the fabrics.
Yeah, it's not the same, but it does look nice with dandelion.
Look at it with dandelion.
What is Morag is I always forget. She's a classic summer? No.
Classic spring? No, it's not a summer.
Maybe she's a bright spring? Or
bright spring. Bright spring sounds right.
I think she's a bright spring. She thought she was a classic spring, but she's a bright spring.
Okay. She'll let us know any minute.
These are a bit too dull for your colors in your palette. However,
they're not tutti frutti enough.
No, they're not tutti frutti enough. I think the one you have is like perfect.
Classic spring. Classic
spring. Okay. I think that something like this is closer to your fruitiness, but it has that blue that you said you wore for years that you weren't a fan of. This would be similar.
Love that one.
This one actually is tutti frutti perfect.
It is so tutti frutti.
It's perfect for
you. Okay, how many do you have left? Because it is 10:07. Nope, I thought I was a muted summer, but I am a classic spring. Oh, for that brush stroke caftan, what colors would you pair it with? The one that I'm in love with, that gapped and gooped and gobbled and...
Gapped and gooped and gobbled? Oh, the one that was a maxi caftan?
Yes. What colors would you pair that with?
Orta?
I think you would be too busy gasping. You would pair that with Orta. Yeah, I see Orta. I would have thought uni.
Yeah, uni. No, I wanted something for this part. The antique rose would be nice if you have it. Could go crazy.
Oh, I actually love it with that. Not gonna lie, that's so much fun.
Or because of the gold, this is a bit of a controversial one. The gold has a yellow sheen to it. I would just say, forget.
Yeah, it does work with the gold. That's true. What about with yes, with uni?
No brainer.
Yeah, uni is the no-brainer. What about black, obviously.
You do a contrast. But I don't love it as much as
No.
Orta, for example, has enough green that it shocks it a little bit.
What about Jester? Because red and orange look great together.
Yeah. I have no qualms.
I think my favorite is still uni. Oh, what is the number on that one? Gobsmacked! Much prefer that word.
PRC 6764. PRC. Ooh.
PRC
6764.
6764.
6764.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Gobsmacked. I love it. The last three words are some of these words are huzzah! Gobsmacked! Bamboozled.
Also a big shout out to what's the name of the Indian restaurant that's down?
Oh my gosh, it's called Tamasha.
Tamasha
which means mischief. They've just opened a new Indian restaurant and it's like fancy Indian fusion fine dining.
Actually, guys, they don't even give chai after dinner.
So that we ordered the pani puri, which is normally served in like, you get like a little pitcher of the water and a spoon. This one had dry ice. And it was served to us in flasks and beakers,
and it was funny.
A syringe.
It was so funny. I actually said to the guy, I was like, "This is an homage to every brown kid who was told to be a doctor or a scientist."
That's right.
And he said, "Oh, I was actually an RN in India."
Oh my God, I didn't know that. So Judy is calling it. Have to go. Wishing you a relaxing, rejuvenating weekend. Sabina says, "Have a great weekend, everyone." Amy says, "Have a good weekend, Judy. We probably should wrap it up if you want to fly through those last ones."
This is really sweet.
Love that one. Love.
Oh, we were talking about this one.
Adore that one. It looks like it has a bird, deconstructed bird.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on. So I'm just going to go through these.
And then we'll say our goodbyes with that on. Love the pink. This floral one with the sparkles on it is to die for. So pretty.
Very sweet.
Love the pink down the center.
Border. I remember that fabric. It's really pretty. Sorry. Oh,
guys, we're wrapping it up. We know you're keen to start your weekend. So it looks like we'll figure out what we didn't get to. Don't worry, we'll get to it next time.
So we didn't get to this many of the mini kaftans, and then it's just the kimonos. No, then it's just the side slits. That's it. She actually did pretty good.
Okay, so this is our last look, everybody.
I love this piece.
It's like a deconstructed bird. Gray, black, various shades of rust. Mustard, no green, grays, might be green, a little bit of kelp at the bottom, blue, nightshade. Look at the flowers in the blue part. This one is a work of art. Wow. Do you have the number on that one before we go? Margaret says, "Thanks so much, ladies, as always."
PRG 7478.
Okay.
RG 7478.
That Rhonda says, "Beautiful pattern." Okay, ladies, we are done keeping you from your weekend. Have the most fabulous, fabulous weekend, everybody. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. We would really appreciate it. We will be back on